What's up guys, welcome back to another episode here on our Rainy Day Skyblock series. I believe this is season 3 episode 4. If you guys are enjoying the series so far, show some love by hitting a like, subscribe with bell notifications turned on, and let's get into today's episode. So we've just advanced onto birch shortly before recording this video. We also advanced onto frogs since the last episode. We have now got 5 merchant levels onto our helmet, so we're doing quite good for ourselves. So we've done a bit on a few studies, and the next study we can really go to at the moment is wood. So what we want to do, we want to get spruce so that we can start getting ourselves a supply of dirt without having to buy it. Now we've just hit advanced. We're going on to birch, and there also is a recipe to craft dirt. If you come into your earth fruit studies, the advanced earth fruit, you get a custom recipe dirt, and that's just 9 pieces of leaves. I can show you in the crafting table. So just a 3x3 with leaves and you get dirt. Obviously I can't craft it because I've not got it unlocked, but we have been getting ourselves a little supply going. So let's get into building this tree farm. Now I don't think we're going to get ourselves any wood collectors anytime soon. I did trade mine out early at the season, which kind of, well, I would say regretting, but I'm not regretting it because we did get a crop collector because of it. So it was a good trade in my opinion. So let's head over into which chest is it, or is it my PV? Okay, it's in my PV. So we got some moss, so we're going to be using that because we can actually place saplings on moss. We don't need dirt. So for now, it does save us some time. So I believe in this direction, we'll just do it up against the border. So if we just do F3G to turn on our chunks, then multipliers 32. Let's place that there. And let's place that there again. We'll find out where it is. So this is the half chunk. We want it in this full chunk. So let's get rid of these ones. Make sure we pick them up. And then let's also get rid of these ones. And just like that. Now we're in this one chunk, but we're going to be working with both of these chunks. And really, we're going to be working with 4. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, and then another one. And it should line up diagonally with whatever we've got on this side going on. So I'm thinking maybe we've got like a mob area. We've got a tree, crops, and maybe just some like mining area or something. I think it's like one of each study. So in the middle, we can just fill it in with a platform and decorate the middle platform and make it look kind of nice. So that is the idea. However, we're going to build this a bit further down just in case we end up doing ourselves a custom island this season, which is not confirmed yet, but we'll do it 20 blocks down. So I believe this is on, is it 270? 270. So if I fast play, no, not fast place, if I multiply 20, bring this all the way down, turn off multiplayers, and this should be 250. Good. Now the first 2 seasons we did the water one, so we're trying to switch up a bit this season. See if we can get something else. So what I'm thinking is this season we utilize the chunk collectors. And the way that I need to do that is I believe it collects wood, not saplings if we was to get this one. So we're going to do 2. Yeah, we're going to have it 2, just like we've got up here, 2 blocks. So this side by side, so it'll be easier for us to mine, as well as once we get to spruce, we can do 2x2 trees. So let's make it the same on either side, which doesn't really work. Ooh, Alright, the reason that is happening is because when you fill a piece of armor with attributes, you get random bonuses. The bonus that I got is jackhammer. So it breaks like a 3x3 or a 4x4 sometimes by chance, and well, when we're trying to do projects, it doesn't really help. Luckily, it's a merchant helmet, so it's just for when we sell something. So we could actually try to save up for a replacement helmet for maybe studies. So then we've got like a money one and then a grinding one. So I think that'd be pretty good for us. So let's multiply 15. Obviously, right now, we're not going to be able to pick any of this up with chunk collectors, but we'll still be able to catch it just by mining. So it won't make much of a difference. So as I mentioned, we're going to do the full 4 chunks. So let's come over to this side and last side, and I believe we just got the perfect amount of moss in order to do this. And just like that, yes we did. So let's turn off my borders. We've now got all that placed in. So what we want to do is head over here. We're gonna grab myself some wood. Yeah, we're gonna work with wood for now because we haven't really got any other materials worth it. So we'll work with some wood. We might end up changing it later on just to make it look a bit better. So we're going to use some wood slabs, but I believe for us to have it as a bottom slab, we actually need to place in the bottom slabs and then multiply off that. Otherwise, it's not going to work. So we're also going to come 2 off the edge on this outside and the inside. Then if I multiply 31, there we go. It does it as a bottom slab, which is what we need. And then if we change that 31 to 32, it should line up perfectly with the other side. That is the plan anyways, if my maths was mathing. And yep. Yes, it does. So let's just quickly give this 2 blocks on this side and the opposite side, and then we should be done with the building part. Okay, let's head into the shop. Let's buy ourselves some saplings. I believe each row is going to be a stack. So we've got 2 stacks, 4 stacks, 8 stacks. So we need 8 stacks of birch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, with these saplings, we should be able to place it down, and we might make the storage on this side. What was the noise? I don't know what that noise was. Oh, okay, oh no, we was not wrong. Oh, it's because we got multipliers 32. Wait, can we multiply 64 now? We can. We're Stormbringer, I forgot about that. That's going to make these builds a lot quicker. We did manage to fill every single one in, and that should be good for now. Yeah, they're already growing. Then maybe what we do, make a storage. Maybe we make the storage in the front and collect all the wood in, or should we do it at the back? I don't know. In the middle, we could get like storage for each area that was mentioned. So if we go into our studies, we want one side to be each study. So we're gonna have it all crop, wood, and then in the middle we could do the fishing, and the mobs can be on the other side. We can do these 4 on one side and then fish in the middle. I feel like that'd be a pretty good idea. So if we put the storage on the middle. So let's go back for some blocks. So what we want to do, let's find ourselves the middle again. So that's these ones. We're not going to build it straight in front, so we'll do 1, 2, 3. Maybe I'll have like a 5 gap walkway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then if we place the chests on these ones, I'm just going to bring this out a bit because I don't know how far we're actually going to need it. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to work out how much woods they're going to be. So if we're going to, not the auction, if we're going to the studies, we can check. So with wood, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got 4 wood, so we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, and have a 2 in the middle of the walkway. 2, 3, 4. So that's 4, let's say, planks, stairs, fences, whatever. Then we could do logs in this one. Then maybe leaves and saplings. And then just another one for extra. So we want a 4x4 just to keep that symmetry. And then on this side, once we end up getting to the nether, we could start putting them in there. So these ones are actually going to remain empty for now, but we're going to place some so we don't have to later. That's if these chests ends up staying around. We might move them. I feel like we should actually move these front 2 out to the edge just to give us that extra walk in the middle. I think we have like a little floating island with the not swimming pool. We have the little floating island with the fishing area. Then maybe we could put like a bridge coming to like connect into each of these platforms. It's almost like we're making like study platforms, I guess we could say. So that's the idea we got in mind. Whether we stick that through or not is it's all gonna change. So let's just do that. And there we go. That is our wood side done. Now the question is, can we actually get ourselves some wood collectors? Okay, so we got our wood storage. So let's say this would be study 1, which is oak. So let's throw some oak in there. Chests are made out of wood. Don't really matter which one we put it in. Top chest, saplings, and then we'll fill it the rest with leaves. So if we go just empty this chest up here, because these are always going to be temporary chests anyways. So let's grab myself the saplings. Yeah, the leaves. That would also be a good idea. Oh my god. Also guys, this is the new media on RainyDay. So if you guys haven't checked them out already, go check that. I will link their videos in the description below. So go check them out. Support all the media people. And let's put the special there. Let's throw the leaves up there, if I can. And then let's just carry on filling these. Then this one is going to be birch. So what I'm going to do is make multiple platforms of this. So it's like 8 stacks of moss. So I believe we can only make one more platform. 4, 8. So yeah, we can only make one more platform. So we're going to quickly do that. Another 10 blocks down. And then we'll cut right back. Okay guys, so we have now done our second layer, and in order to do more, we need ourselves more moss. So, for the time being, we are going to chop down this, and the aim of this episode is, if we do /studies, we are currently on birch, and we want to get ourselves all the way up until spruce, so we need to get advanced in burst. By unlocking spruce, as I mentioned, we can get some dirt with the method I've shown you on both seasons so far. So we'll probably do this one off camera for this season, and hopefully we can stock up a lot of chests. So I guess it's time to start get grinding away. So let's get chopping down all of these trees and we should be there way before we know it. But whilst I'm here, we can't use an efficiency 5 axe for this is what I've noticed. So if I do /is home, if I head over to my home and I grab myself a normal iron axe, that's not enchanted. So let's do that. Boom. Iron axe like that. Now if we head down here again. Now the efficiency is like too fast or something, so I can't keep up. But if we shift right click, we get our lumberjack ability, and then it just instant breaks it as we go. It's a lot quicker than thingy, but it only lasts 15 seconds. But that's why we did it 2 by 64. That's why we've got 2 blocks next to each other, so we can do that and make it a lot more efficient in the use. We're making use of the 15 seconds we get essentially. But yeah, we're gonna carry on going. We're halfway to apprentice, and then we'll be on our way to advanced. So we'll be right back very shortly. Okay guys, so here the next day. Did take a bit longer because we had to do some things IRL. But we did manage to, we did manage to get ourselves spruce unlocked. So we can actually start getting ourselves a supply of dirt going now and can work towards custom enchant table, which hopefully shouldn't be too long. But firstly, we're not going to make a platform for this right now because we don't know where we're going to put it. So we'll probably end up doing that in between episodes because, again, we've already done it on the previous series. And if we go to woodcutting, we buy ourselves, let's just do 4, well, we'll get ourselves the full lot. Actually, let's go back and let's make sure we get the exact amount. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Boom. Now because we're going to be doing them 2 by 2, we can only place these on the top layer, which works fine because there's going to be a lot of wood with it being the top layer anyway. So if we do multiplace 64, boom. So as I'm planting these, the time that I'm recording this, a new update did just release where they've added a new custom enchant, a mortal one called durable, which increases your durability on your iron tools. So it's a bit like gold hardening, however it's not on gold tools, it's on iron instead. And they've also decreased the ore earth study requirements. So from specialist, it's 1,000 down to 750, expert 5,000 down to 1,000, and for master it's 10,000 down to 5,000. So honestly, pretty big update, major things, because that's going to make a huge difference in the mining grind. We also got ourselves the 4th wood chunk collector as well the others. Over there we're going to place the crop ones. Now for the sake of this, let me purchase myself some. If I go to blocks, is it blocks? No. Items, bone meal. Just gonna buy a stack quickly. So if we grow this without multipliers, it should grow 2 by 2 is what I'm hoping for. And yeah. Well, also as you can see, it did turn the moss into podzol, and when we break it with an efficiency non-silk touch shovel, we will get dirt, and that is how we get dirt. If we grow the one next to it, which might not actually grow, probably won't. Don't look like any of them wants to grow. No, I'm sure it'll come around after a bit of AFKing. But we now have spruce unlocked. We're going to be on our way to getting acacia unlocked as well as custom enchanting. And yeah, that's it for this episode, guys. If you enjoyed, show some love by hitting that like button, subscribe with bell notifications turned on, and comment down below what you want to see in the next few episodes.